Had one reverse all-kill in GSL Finals history, soO against Innovation. The only time it's happened. Would soO be able to do that? I don't know, man.
It's going to be tough.
He's got to win here on Abyssal Reef, which is his map choice.
Game number 3 is going to be very important here for soO. He needs to come back here. This is a map he certainly could do it. Let's see what he's got. This is the GSL Finals with soO versus Stats. A fight to become crowned the #1 StarCraft 2 player in the entire world. Let's go.
You're paralyzed, breathe your disguise. You feed on the lies that they tell you.
In the upper left, in the red, he needs to turn this series around. A lot of people cheering here in the audience.
Yeah, a lot of soO fans out there.
This would be a real Cinderella story if he actually managed to win in this finals, but right now he is down with no wins so far. In the bottom right, in the blue.
Looking just great so far, showing off two completely opposite ways to play this game. The defensive, reactive play in Game 1 against the Rush, and then the completely hidden massive adept attack in Game 2. The thing is, he hasn't shown anything that's going to give away how he's going to play the rest of the series either.
I really do wonder if this is a recoupable situation here for soO, because even if he can come back and win some games, in what we thought was going to be a pretty evenly matched series, just to have a 2-0 lead, that's really tough.
Yeah.
I mean, Stats is a very adaptive player as well, so I'm not sure what the build orders, what the strats are, what the tactics are that soO needs to use to actually come back and win the next possible, 5 games out of those 5 games that we got coming up here. He's got to win one of those.
4 out of them.
4 out of them, yeah.
So it's a tall order indeed, but you know what? This is, again, like, we haven't seen just a standard game where no one's been messed up early on. Will we see that? Will we see who can win the macro game? Because if soO can take that down, this is still a series that is totally winnable.
Now, keep in mind, this map is a little bit wonky. There are definitely some timing attacks you can do to hit the third base on either side in this matchup.
Yeah.
The third base is, you always feel a little bit more vulnerable on this map.
There's a lot of paths that you can take. It gets very thin areas, so while force fields can be good, so can things like massive Hydra attacks, where it's hard for Protoss to flank or anything. And, I mean, with a wall in like this, we could even see something like a Baneling bust. You know, there's a pylon's part of the wall. You have to make a lot of different buildings up there. But for the time being, it looks like soO wants to get his economy going.
Yeah. Keep in mind, sometimes you lose that many finals like soO, and it can kind of become this big mental scar.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's starting to probably re-experience at least what he's experienced 4 times already. There's Beyond in the audience to watch some games. By the way, congratulations to him, winning the ESPN Esports Player of the Year award.
Yes, well-deserved indeed. And we'll see him back, no doubt, in the upcoming tournaments, including Super Tournament, starting on April 6th.
That's
Make sure
right.
you check that out.
Definitely join us for that. We got all sorts of great StarCraft stuff all year here at Afrika TV.
Okay, Overlord speed is about to finish, so soO kind of playing a little bit like Dark at the moment. You know, he wants to get his scouting going, see what is going on in Stats' base so that he can start reacting a bit. But what he's going to find is not out of the ordinary. Oracle and 3 gates, that just leads you into a nice third base.
Yeah. Now, will we have any kind of strategy like the last game? I don't know. I don't believe that's a strategy you want to try to employ twice in a series, especially back-to-back like that. But sometimes the most unpredictable stuff is the hardest thing to deal with. We actually do have a drop gearing up over here, looking like it's going to be in the natural. Let's see if Stats is prepared. So far, his defense has been completely solid.
Void Ray is on the way to help clean that up. Could stay and get that, but it looks like he wants to hunt for more drone kills. And with speed on this Overlord, definitely has the potential to get in here and actually mix it up with these Lings multiple times.
Okay, there's no vision of this coming in here. All the Lings will be able to unload and then march right over where these workers are. The Void Ray sees it though, the last second.
All right, not doing that great a job so far with these Lings running into this mineral line. kills off a couple probes already, and only the probes stay in the fight. Another warping of Adepts to push them back, but 4 probe kills already.
Yeah, 4 probe kills is not bad. The Lynx now going to loop around. It looks like they might try to go into the natural. Meanwhile, the Void Ray is going to try to clean up anything else it can over here, including that Overlord. 5 probes down, and it looks like now it's going to be Stats' turn to try to be the aggressor.
The Adepts starting to come in. Oh,
it worked.
Insane Stasis Ward over here. Look at that lost mining time. Fantastically done there by Stats. Not getting the drone kills, but definitely hiccuping this economy.
As he comes forward, we need to see how many more workers can he take out. A lot more Lings and Banelings have come out here. He's going to clean up the remainder of these Adepts.
All right, he really wrecked those Adepts quickly. If he can clean these out as well, he might even be able to go down and do a counterattack on the 3rd base of Stats.
Yeah, it's not just how many drones you kill, but how quickly you can clean this up. And you're totally right, Artosis. I think a counter may be a very good idea. It's possible Stats does not have the tools necessary to hold off a massive amount of Banelings and Lings hitting this location at the Protoss' 3rd.
A layer is on the way, halfway done right now. So without any real anti-air, we see this Void Ray going across the map, seeing if it can find any more Overlords. The Lings not really coming over for any sort of counter damage at the moment, which is leaving Stats open here to tech up as he pleases.
For the time being, Stats wants to use this Oracle and this Void Ray in a pin technique to keep the Zerg from leaving his base. Will this actually go up? Oh, nice! Getting drones everywhere. I cannot emphasize how much this is slowing down the Zerg's economy. Really cool to see this style of harass now used here in a GSL Codas Finals.
Yeah, typically what you'll see is the Oracle will go in, get 2 drones, and be so bruised it has to back up till its shields are back. Then maybe meet up with its friend and get a few more, but this is relentless stasis warding going on, and soO is not keeping up with it like he did in the previous game.
Oh my god, he's doing it again!
Oh man.
I mean, talk about taking the wind out of the sails of soO's macro engine.
It's crazy.
I'm not sure.
We've never seen this many successful stasis wards. We've seen people try it, but never to this effect.
Yeah, I'm not used to actually seeing this happening and actually working this many times over and over, but this has to be a huge blow and several big hiccups to the economy for soO. So it's possible that we will see the aftermath of this in a couple minutes when the next big fight comes to.
It is, but I am not counting soO out of this. He's taking his 4th base. He's getting Baneling speed and Hydralisks with their upgrades, right? So this is actually a great composition against this type of opening with just Adepts out. Speed Banes are Adepts' natural enemy.
Oh, yeah.
And with Hydra supporting, a big attack from soO on this 3rd base could do wonders. There's no splash damage. I don't think he has many sentries either, so this could be very tough for Stats to hold on against.
As you can see, the War Prism's now backing up. We have a few Banelings being morphed in over here. He may be trying to go for some drops. If Stats isn't ready, he's going to lose a lot of workers.
Yeah, and even if he does stop this with overcharges, that makes it that much harder to stop the Hydra Bane attacks that'll come in later. So I like this move coming out of soO. See if he gets any drones, actually, or probes. That drop should be incoming any moment now.
I believe it's about to start here. By the way, the push here from Stats is inbound. He's also tagging this army very effectively. I don't know if soO's going to be ready for this, considering that this wasn't engaged at all as it crossed the map. There's going to be a lot of force fields. You can really pick your fight however you want here. Although the drop is coming in. Is soO going to be able to get these workers? I don't know. Stats is going to be ready.
Okay, here comes the massive attack on the 3rd base.
Here
the drop comes in. Oh, quite a few probes get taken out. But in the meantime, these drones over here look like they could be dying as well. Hydra's coming in, a few Banelings also. But that is a good amount of force fields.
All right, he's trying to get a good angle around here. The drones now coming in to try to help defend. The Hydras are pushing forward, but so many Adepts are coming in here at the same time.
Oh, these Adepts are going to clean up a lot of Hydras as well. Looks like the last Immortal falls. Only Adepts left over. And, oh, God, with another warp and Taste only Lings here.
Yeah,
I think he's going to do even more damage.
He might have denied the Protoss' army sophistication, but the sheer number of Adepts that are coming through right now and doing so much damage may be too much. Already 22 kills.
Oh, even more stasis wards going down against soO as well. And GG is
GG,
called.
we actually caught him typing in there. This is all happening too quickly. I think there's a chance that we might see soO lose the 5th finals of his career.
Yeah, it's looking more and more that way, unfortunately. But Stats has become so prepared. He's extremely refined. And soO is not really able to defend as well as we saw